Wonder who watched that silly little video I put out. It's pretty self-explanatory, so I don't need to talk about it too much. But you know, I just had to do it. I want everyone to watch it. I want this video to get so many likes that if you look up this person on YouTube, you'll see my video instead of them. Just because, just that kind of people, just really shitty. Anywho. Believe, yeah, we got a new event. That's great. That's super great. Anybody following me on Twitter might figure out what I've been trying to do. Maybe we'll get into that. I mean, I could get into it for like 5 seconds if I want to, but nah. We'll just be patient. We'll be patient. We'll wait to see what this new event is like. I remember looking at the notification thing or the fucking news. But I don't think I actually looked at it, so I don't even remember what theme this is. I mean, it's probably going to be maybe Christmas. I don't know. I think their Christmas just happens really early and then they forget about Christmas. We'll still have Santa Claus. Was that even a Christmas thing, or was it just Santa Claus was the... I barely even remember last event. I didn't play it. I didn't play it. I checked in at some point to do something. I don't remember, but I was here a little bit. Oh, it's Relena. That's cool. That's Relena in the corner, though. I know who that is. Another new Switchbox summon, of course. We'll check that out in a second. Holy Night. Yeah, that's got to be a thing or whatever. Third thing. Right. Cards. Holy. It's got it. Is this another goddamn motherfucking... no, it's got an actual campaign. Exclusive Archwitch, Nuada, Chief Gatekeeper, Cranky Relena, and Santa Relena. And Santa Claus is still there. So that's cool. That's cool. So, wait. Yeah, something or other. Santa Relena is stronger. Alright, how do we get them? And what do they look like? Oh, Fenrir is still there. They gotta have the Fenrir, right? Gatekeeper. Oh, this just says ranking reward. Alright, whatever. Chief Gatekeeper. I ain't bad. I ain't bad at all. Probably expensive, but not bad. Yeah, I don't know if that's like better than the ones or 4 times. No. Well, it's attack and defense, which is good. I don't know. I'll think about it. Santa Relena. Yeah, it's Relena with the hair. And then everybody, yeah, I like that. That's good. You get your Cranky Relena, throw your fucking Santa gear all up in there, and you get Santa Claus and Relena, because everybody likes Relena. Fucking Dave. So one thing I didn't mention is that I wanted to ask if anybody in chat, or I did ask if anybody in chat wanted to join me, and Frank said maybe if he was awake, but I guess he wasn't, because, you know, I asked like 10 o'clock on the dot. I was like, all right, who's in? And then Dave just now says me, even though it's been like 10 minutes since then, because I had to wait a little bit, and I only asked 10 o'clock on the dot because I was watching the show and ended in whatever. Cranky Relena. So wait, we need the you actually get that from like ability. That's great. And then you get ranking reward from so one of them within 2,000, 2 of them within 500 probably. So you're gonna need 2 of them. So even if you get the goddamn like ability reward, you have to get 2. Ain't that a bitch? No, wait, no, I was wrong. Look at that. You can fucking make her out of that thing with some goddamn event map. Archwitch subjugation reward. Look, yeah. Look at that. Never mind, you can get it. And you got this chick, too. I remember her, I've seen her before. Okay. Yeah, Satan, and, literally, it's just Satan. It's just straight up Satan. Satan and Advent Fairy. I remember their event from last year. I made a video, like, I was making videos when I got my Satan. Probably got rid of her, too. But I never got a Perchta. I didn't get enough. I wasn't high leveled enough. So maybe I'll go with what is that? A cool buff? It's not very good. I'll get a Satan though for for good time's sake. I do remember Advent Fairy as well. What does she do? I don't remember. And of course Santa Claus is still here with the pretty good skill. But Satan, good old fashioned Satan. Everybody loves Satan. Oh yeah, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't say that loud. No, it'll be fine. I mean, honestly, when I popped in today, I didn't even remember that fucking today was the new event. Looks like shit's happened. Come to celebrate. Oh, they left the Elemental Hall. Now they're just doing easy, normal, hard. Right. So them and the hearts and... Oh, okay. Okay. I get it. I see what that is. They're putting it out pretty easy there for us. Maiden in a Santa suit. Is that not relatable? Yeah, it's goddamn relatable. Flying around in a goddamn Santa suit. Oh, good. Also, we're gonna be getting the stronger archwitches, which is good for the fucking the auto team. I'm a little tired. Not used to staying up this late. Although this is the time that I used to record for most of doing this. But, no, it's a cool event. It's a cool event. I like it. I might do this one. I don't know. I wanted to do the last one, but I just didn't. This is a little different, though. I should set up some slimes. I should do a lot of things with this. But, so what I've been doing today, and, every now and then I do this, actually. I've been trying to get guests on, you know? I've been trying to get guests on. It's impossible. Usually I message people privately, and I won't really mention who they are. There's one person in particular that I've been trying to weasel my way into recently, and that's on Twitter. On Twitter, if you see, I've been leaving comments, and I straight up like, sent a tweet like, would you be on my YouTube show? Because I thought maybe I'd take it simple, like, you know, whenever I message these other peoples, it's like a paragraph almost, where it's just like, hey man, I'm a big fan. I was just wondering if you wanted to do this video thing with me, you know? Like, it's pretty cool. It's just like a talk show kind of thing, and I want to bring in guests, and you know, it'd be cool if I got you on there, and that's what it was. That's all it was. Most of the time, it's not exactly that. It's some variation of that, though. And I haven't gotten any responses so far. So I'm just like, okay, maybe just make it super duper simple and just be like, what would you do? Would you be on my YouTube show? I don't know. I didn't get anything out of that though. So I'm gonna weasel my way into his heart by replying to his Twitter posts in interesting ways. And he's been liking a few of them, you know, which is great. So it's like, okay, sure, I'm in his mindscape, but not really, you know. This is in particular, like, I would have went to private if I think he just, like, doesn't allow that or something. I don't know. Twitter is weird. Sometimes you can't send private messages to people. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. I don't get it. So I was just, you know, maybe try the old-fashioned way. Get to know a person first. Although I want the getting to know you part during the video, because that's the most entertaining part for me, you know? I like what I did with Joa, where it's just like, alright, we barely know each other, and we started the call maybe 10 minutes before we started recording, and that was really just, he wanted to make sure he could get all the recording shit all peachy and fine. I know I was cool, but you know, he was working all that out. But I really just like it to happen naturally, just to be a fun little, oh yeah, let's just fucking chat, you know? Don't gotta worry about nothing. That's all it is. It's a simple little chat. Because I want to have more guests on. It's a lot of fun. I don't know, like, sometimes those videos do pretty well, sometimes they don't. I don't know. I like what I did with Mike, though. That was cool. I think, is that the most recent one? No, Joa was the most recent one. And I think before that I did do a thing with Mike where we just argued argued about if facts were real or some shit like that. We argued the existence of truth specifically, and I love the fucking title for that episode. It's Truth. What is it? Truth, is it good or is it whack? Which is a reference to Ali G. My man, Ali G. No, I don't fucking know shit about Ali G. I just remember one specific thing of him freaking out about new technology, and he brought in like 4 really crazy smart people from various different things, and he was just like, yo, is technology good? Is it good or is it whack? You know, are computers good enough? Are computers gonna... and then somebody mentioned, I don't remember the exact context, but somebody was saying, you know, he said Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens. He was talking about humans in general, but instead of saying humans, because he's a smart guy, he said Homo sapiens. And Ali G doesn't know what this word means, and he hears homo, and he just freaks out. He says, no, that's not. I ain't like that. You guys are cool, but I ain't like that. And then you just have 4 people trying to tell this one guy Homo sapien does not mean homosexual. And every time they say Homo sapien, he's like, nah, man, that ain't me. You guys could do your thing. I ain't like that. Oh, God, it's truly a spectacle. I'd love to meet that guy. I want him on the show, you know? I don't really have, like, a dream guest, you know? Like, there are a lot of people, like people I follow on YouTube, where it's just like, they're just really awesome to just be able to talk with this guy. And sometimes it's just someone that I'd like to get to know. Sometimes it's, like, someone that I feel like I could have a really organic and fun conversation with in a video. And, you know, there's a bunch of those people. I don't really want to go rattling off names, but, you know, maybe like way in the future down the line or whatever, if I'm super big, I can be like, oh yeah, I tried to contact this guy, super ignored me, you know, what a dick. No, I don't want to be that guy that outs everybody, except for It's Smith. That's the guy that I will out because I don't like him, and I don't like what he did. If I don't like what you do, I don't care about insulting you publicly. I mean, even though this isn't that public. Well, I mean, recently I said that the average was like 40, but it's actually gotten higher than that, which is fantastic and awesome. We get views, of course, and those are really really highly commonly used words. Fantastic, awesome. You know, yeah, fantastic, guys. No, it is though. It is. I don't know, I kind of want to say something like corny or something, but fucking no. I could say that having an audience is humbling, which is not true at all. Not true at all. I don't know, humble is a very weird term, and I don't know enough about it. I don't care, whatever. They talked about it on Hello Internet, which is, God, I need to watch more of that. I need to listen to more of that. Because it's a podcast. But see, the thing is, I had a podcast app on this phone, and I would listen to podcasts, and it was great, and it was a fun time, but, like, they had the idea that I would switch from that app, or from this phone to the other phone, that I would listen to my podcasts on my iPhone, because the app just sort of took up a lot of space, and I had this little habit of just, you know, downloading them and being able to listen to them on the go, and downloading a podcast, just like, that's like 2 hours long, and it takes up space, and I was just like, okay, I'll just do it all on my iPhone. I just don't like doing it on my iPhone, though, because it's got a crappier speaker that doesn't sound as good, and I don't like the interface of the app I found, and I can't even get, you know, a really good app. Like, there's a couple of really good apps for fucking what am I talking? Podcasts on the iPhone. Like a lot of podcasts are, like, I feel like it may have even started, you know, with the iPhone and things. So I was like, all right, yeah, we'll do it on the iPhone. But like the really good ones, you need a higher version of iOS in order to use it. And I don't have a higher version of iOS. I have a really old iPhone. And you know, I wouldn't mind a newer iPhone, because I mean, they're not bad phones. I'm not fucking, you know, like that much of a Android extremist, like only Android. But as a secondary, it would work well, having, you know, like a really good Android and then a really good iPhone. Hello, Alchemist. I changed my Twitter to AlchemistDX, but I'm like back and forth on if I change my YouTube, because I've never changed the YouTube picture ever. The YouTube picture's always been always. Oh my god, how do I not know her name? I'm just kind of tired right now. Succubus. It's been Queen Succubus. It's been Queen Succubus as long as we've had the channel. But it's really only been Queen Succubus because Queen Succubus was my favorite at the time of starting the channel. And I mean, she's still super great. She's great, you know? But my favorites have changed. I think my favorite in-game was Cleopatra when the Facebook was made. So the Facebook picture was Cleopatra. The Twitter was Queen Succubus for the longest time because of the whole YouTube. She's the one on YouTube. But I changed it to Alchemist EX because, hey, Christmas! And Alchemist EX is Alchemist Christmas themed. There are a few other Christmas themed maidens, and gonna make sure Dave knows about those so he can start making thumbnail girls, because he started doing Christmas theme on like fucking last week. It was like the 5th or something of December, and December is an entire month. So, you know, if he's starting early, then I'm starting early. I could change my... I see a bunch of people fucking doing shit like that. I mean, even I did it. Even I did it, actually. On Kick, I made a fucking... whatchamacallit, profile picture, which is fucking anime girl with a Santa hat on or whatever. I did that for absolutely everybody last year. Like last year, I had a lot of fun with it too, because I was just going around taking Santa hats and just giving people Santa hats, and I was like, yeah, this is great. I may do it still this year, but I'm just not as active on Kick anymore. One of my friends messaged me, and they were like, hey, put a Santa hat on this, and I was like, don't you have more friends than me? And he was like, no, I like how you do it. And I was like, all right, cool, thanks. You know, all right, I'll do it. Of course, I did it even before I asked the question, don't you have other friends? Because of course I would do it. Because I don't mind doing it at all. It's like when somebody asks me to fucking reverse search something. Because I did have somebody who would do that, but it just got to the point where they did it too much that I just stopped caring. And I was just like, no, I'm kind of done. Because, you know, it's really not that hard to do. Because I felt like I was being helpful at first, and then I felt like I was being exploited or something, and it was just such a simple task, you know? And I mean, it's easy for me. I don't know if I've ever said this. I may have said it in a chat, because somebody was talking, or it was relevant then, but my homepage on Google is actually tineye. tineye.com or .net, I don't remember. I don't have to type it in, because it's my homepage. I jump up to my homepage, and I reverse search an image, because most of what I do on Google Chrome would be reverse search an image. If I want to Google something, I just, you know, I'll say, okay, Google, or I'll hold in like the home button or something like that. But if I wanna reverse search an image, I have to go to the browser. So I jump to fucking Google Chrome, and then I put it in TinEye. But TinEye isn't actually very useful. TinEye, I only use TinEye in order to put the image on the internet. You know, like TinEye will give me some results, and every now and then it gives me a result that Google won't give me. But what it will do is it'll put my image on the screen, and it'll also put, you know, results if it finds results, and I will go from one of those images, depending on, you know, how the crops works. And like if mine's kind of cropped and then the other one's like a bigger one, I will long press that and then click search or Google image search this image. Because if you just go straight to Google, I don't know if you can just go straight from Google and then just put an image on. So TinEye works as a great resource, or just a great tool to put the image on the internet, and then Google can look at that image from TinEye, and then it can tell me where that image came from most of the time. Sometimes no, sometimes yes. And you can get, like, tricky with it, too. You know, like, if you crop some things and you figure some shit out. Like, there was one in particular that I remember that fucking... we had a bitch of a time trying to find the source of, and we had, like, 5 people working on it now. And then I was, like... I found one that was higher quality, but it was, like, weird color or something. Or, but then I was like, alright, well, the cool thing, let's just take it, and let's just, like, crop it a little bit, and then try that. And then that kind of worked, you know? I was a little surprised. I don't remember if it was exactly that sort of scenario, but No, it was weird. It was, oh, no. Because we found the image, but we couldn't find the source of the image. Because the image was still, like, on Google, but when you went to the website that it originally came from, the image didn't exist on the website anymore. So then just kind of where everybody gave up, I was like, oh, hey, let me just take this image, screenshot it, crop it, and then look for that image, see what else we can find, and I got a little bit further, but I never found an actual source. I think we actually, so I just fucking came across it one day, and it was actually really boring. The actual source was really boring. Somebody just randomly had it in some kick chat or something, and it was just like, oh, that's it? It's just like, it's one image. I mean, it was part of a collection of images, but we were hoping for, you know, like a manga or like a fucking dojinshi. Is that what it is? I don't know if I've ever actually tried to say that word. Dojinshi. Dojin. So we were hoping it was part of that, like there was more to the story, but there really wasn't. So that was sad. But it was at least interesting to know, you know, fully. I don't remember it at all, though. I don't remember it at all. I would have the images somewhere on my phone, but I wouldn't be able to use the images to find the actual thing. So that's kind of... I don't even remember who it was that found this image for me, or just happened to... No, they didn't find it for me. They just found it, and then it was good for me. God, this team is so good. I was almost hoping that this would be the 500 that takes this team out. But no. Look at that. Look how much damage they've taken. I mean, I know there was a heal at some point, but Jesus Christ, this is just great. I fucking love this. Oh, and then this fucking... I want to use it again just because I really like this team. Yeah, goodness gracious me. What were we talking about? I'm also a little hungry, too. I'm a little tired and I'm a little hungry. I should have eaten more. But, you know, we didn't get pierogies. I got food. Cat food, sorry. I got cat food. I didn't get cat litter because my mom only knew about the food. Because I told her about the food a few days ago, and then I realized, oh, we still need cat litter. And then I just said cat stuff. And I may have mentioned the litter. I don't know if I did, but I didn't at all like today or yesterday. I just said cat stuff. Stuff being multiple things, you know? So I thought she would be like, okay, he needs the food and the litter. So now I have the food, but not the litter. But she got the right brand, though, I think. Which is good. Which is very good. Because my cat is very picky. We go through a few different brands, and she just pukes all the time. But this one she's a lot comfortable with. So that's good. I also think it's pretty cheap. So yeah. Gosh, she does need litter though. I don't know, it's not that bad. I changed it like, I don't know. Is that bad? Is that bad? If I say that I don't remember when I changed, I could. There is a way where I can know, because I have a really bad sense of timeline, but I know that I changed it because of something else, and that something else I can track down to exactly when that happens. And that particular something else is very interesting, but not something I'm willing to talk about yet. Oh, it's a cranky Relena, not a Santa one. They usually put the highest difficulty one at the end. They put her like in the middle though, which was weird. Well, like the late middle, like the fucking third quartile or whatever. And that's a fun word, quartile. Quartile's a great word. People should use quartile more often when talking. But it really, you know, it's just for lists of things, especially in sequential order, or yeah, especially in sequential order, or some sort of defined order. Then you can say that you can talk about the quartiles. Do I need to talk about quartiles? Do I need to tell you what quartiles are? If you don't know what a quartile is, I don't know, look it up. It's just a quarter. It's a quarter section of a thing, you know, first, second, third, and fourth quartiles. So in a list of things, you have the median in the middle, And then between those, you have, well, is that actually how it... Is the quartile the section or the... Oh, shit. Oh. First, second, third. Is the quartile the point or the section? Because you have a list of things, and if you were to split it with 1, 2, 3, 4 different sections, you would have 5 points, but 4 sections. 4 quarters... Oh, God, I think the quartile is actually... Oh, man, and I said some shit about people not knowing what a quartile is, and now I don't even know what a goddamn quartile is. My bad. Oh, that's seriously my bad. I get the general idea, but it's just been so long that I don't remember if it's a specific... Third quartile... I think the third quartile is the point. It's the point in between the median and the end, the last part, and the end has a name to it as well. I don't recall that. So what's the space called? Quarter? Fuck! Somebody's gonna tell me. I know somebody's gonna tell me. Oh, I should have used the other team on this one because there's no way we're going to be able to kill all of them. I mean, kill all of them in one turn. They don't stand a chance. They just deal some damage, and whenever they deal damage, I have to use the resources. And that amount of resources takes a few seconds to recover, but still kind of annoying. I should be using this team just because we may get some more points, and I guess maybe I kind of want to go for this. I don't even have a Relena. I should get a Relena because I don't have a Relena, and she has some sort of significance, you know? She does. I should have went for the goddamn... The fucking chick out of the last event. If I had gotten Gilgamesh. If I had gotten Gilgamesh, that would have literally made this event easier. And every event continuing so much easier. It's because I would have gotten the really good fucking multi-hit skill. And like I've talked about it before. I was just like, oh, I really need a multi-hit with that much. But I just saw it and it was there. And I was just like, eh. You know? Oh, it's a sleepy sheepy. You know, I actually did that. I did that for a while. I counted sheep. It's a very interesting thing. It kind of works, too. Well, let me check. Oh, that's actually really good. But no, counting sheep, it's an interesting thing because counting sheep, it's supposed to be really dull and relaxing because what you're doing is, and what I did was I imagined a giant field full of sheep, so just a whole bunch of white fluffiness, and I imagined walking through the field and just counting the sheep. You know, 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3, 4, 5, 6, and doing a really simple mundane thing like counting is just like really like useful for relaxing, and then sheep just adds to it because they're just like so calm and white and fluffy, and then it's just boom, you're asleep before you realize it. Hello, you! Oh, goodness gracious me, look at that red! Whew! 50% damage 10 times to the enemy. This looks like my new multi-hitter. Oh, Jesus. That of course requires me getting 2. If I get 1, then I'm stuck in the exact situation where I was at before. But then, of course, it's a switchbox summon. I'm pretty sure people hate these. These are the absolute worst, right? I don't remember. It's just fucking... I mean, look at that. 0.3? 0.3 ain't bad, you know? What do I compare it to a super rare? Compared to a super rare. There's a lot of ultra rares in here. Compared to a super rare, 0.01. I mean... You're gonna tell me it's 0.37, like... No, 0.37 is ridiculously small. Oh, God. Alright, let's at least get 1, you know? Let's just at least get 1. Let's just get 1 right here, right now. You know? Oh, damn it. if that would have worked. Oh, God. Why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I let myself do this? Oh, 76. 76 to go. 1 down, 76 to go. May as well. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, but I know I want to. Oh, God, do I want to. Oh, man. Hey, they still got legendary summons. Still haven't changed that one. I don't know if they ever will. They may just completely forget about it. Well, they still put tickets in. They'll change it eventually. That's what I'm hoping on, at least. No. I can't put. I don't even have the money to put in. I wasted a whole bunch in fucking trying to get LR Alchemist and didn't. Of course I didn't. This goddamn thing's such a fucking money system, and it works well. God, does it work? It takes my money. And it... Did I get reimbursed at least? Is that period still going on? I should get, like, what was it, 5% back? I don't know. Don't spend your money on this. Or do. Oh yeah, this shit. I forgot about this. I was trying to do this. I went back to doing this, which is good. I should be doing that. Yeah. Like, as soon as I finished these, I was like, what the fuck do I do now? Everything's done. And I was like, oh yeah, this stuff. Which will, you know, of course, make all of the teams even better. 3 of them is very good. This, I believe, is an 11. Oh, it's gonna suck to fill that, but that is an 11. I could have checked another way. Wait, you can do 12 now? What's this? Oh God, that's right. You can do 12. What do they got for me? They got storage, and what is that thing? That's the. Oh, that's another barracks. So another barracks, storage facilities, and gem production, which we are full up on because we still don't have any LR maidens. Oh, we're not done with gems either. So we still aren't done at all in terms of upgrading things. But I'm gonna hold off on gems because we have a shit ton. And I think anytime I get to use them, I'm going to have plenty for whatever the hell I need to do. Maybe enough. I don't know. But I need to do these. I think those are a bit more important. I also just need to end this episode, so take care of yourself.